Hello, boys and girls. The next book I'm going to read for you today is Harold at the North Pole. Have you ever read a Harold book about Harold when he painted his bedroom? Let's see what Harold has to say today. And just so you know, I'm Grandma Shell. I'm a mom of 12 children. Several of them are still littles. And I also am an auntie, and I'm going to be a great-grandma someday. So I love recording these videos of me reading to children because I love kids and I want them to always remember that. This is a Christmas journey with a purple crayon. Crockett Johnson, Harold at the North Pole, a scholastic book. This book is by Crockett Johnson. This story was first published in somewhat abbreviated version in Good Housekeeping, so they've expanded it. It was Christmas Eve, and Harold had to have a Christmas tree before Santa Claus arrived. You get a picture right off. There's his purple crayon drawn on the wall. Should we draw on the wall? No, we should not draw on the wall unless there's paper on it for you to draw on. So in the warm woolen cap and mittens, with his purple crayon and the moon, he set off for the North Woods. Harold made sure he went north by the Big Dipper. He was glad it happened to be a clear, starry night. Suddenly he remembered Santa Claus came by sleigh. There would have to be snow, and there was snow. There was a blizzard. He started drawing a little bit of snow and then he went crazy. It's a blizzard. Harold's so silly. Harold shivered. It's a fine night to be out, he thought, for a snowman. The snowman was worse than he imagined. Even a snowman didn't look cheerful in it. Aw. See the snowman? Doesn't look like a normal snowman to him. So Harold gave the snowman a muffler to wear. And happily, the storm was finally showing signs of letting up. So it's starting to go away, see? That's what letting up means. The snow stopped falling by it. The snow stopped falling, but it lay in big drifts. It covered everything. From the looks of things, Harold thought he might very well be at the North Pole. Do you think he's at the North Pole with all that snow? Just miles and miles of snow? But this couldn't really be the North Pole, he told himself, because he knew that Santa Claus's workshop is at the North Pole. And here, all Harold could see now was snow. You see that? Still, it didn't look remarkably like the North Pole, Harold reflected as he climbed up on the snowdrift as big as a mouse. It was a house. He was really at the North Pole, on the roof of Santa's workshop. Oh, see the chimney? He realizes he's on a roof of a house. With smooth snow over the eaves, Harold was sure Santa Claus was inside. He was snowed in, and it was the night before Christmas. Why, Harold asked him excitedly, couldn't Santa come up the chimney? See that? He's looking for Santa. Then he realized it was a silly question. Of course Santa could come up the chimney. See? He's up the chimney. The difficulty was Santa's sleigh, full of toys. They couldn't come out that way, Harold thought. Then he acted fast. He told Santa to come out without a sleigh and not to worry, to leave the things to him. Don't worry, Santa, he said. Don't worry. Santa Claus appeared to be rather doubtful. But Harold confidently went to work lining up the reindeer. Look at that. Reindeer. Soon, Prancer and Dancer were pawing at the snow. eager to be off around the world. Harold wasn't quite certain of the names of the other reindeer. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's drawing reindeer. You could probably draw a reindeer like that, couldn't you? Those are easy reindeer. But he made sure there were 8 of them. They were all handsome and spirited animals. 8 of them. He's so silly. And if they weren't exactly in the right order, none of them complained. Harold harnessed them with no difficulty. That's what this is. Harnesses is the part that holds the deer from moving without running off. He hitched them to a splendid sleigh. It had a comfortable seat for Santa Claus. I like comfy seats, don't you? Because they feel better. And it had room for the sizable bag of toys. He generously filled the bag to overflowing. That's a lot of toys, isn't it? Don't you hope Santa brings those toys to your house? For a moment, Harold thought of looking to see which were his presents. But there wasn't time. He told Santa Claus to get in the sleigh and to deliver the toys. And without more ado, he waved goodbye. He would have liked to have ridden with Santa, but he still had to find a Christmas tree. Yeah, you got to have a Christmas tree for Christmas, right? Yeah. He had to get it home and decorate it too before Santa got there. He looked everywhere for a Christmas tree, but all he could see was the moon. See, no tree, just a moon. Let's find out. He wondered how the moon would look on the top of a Christmas tree as an ornament. It looked fine over the tree, and the tree also looked fine under the moon. That's a good Christmas tree. You do one side and then the other. It was just the tree he had been looking for. Now the only problem was to get it home. It had to stand in the living room between the fireplace and the big soft chair. Do you think he can figure out a way to do it? I think he can. Fortunately, the tree fitted perfectly. Harold hung up one of his stockings on the fireplace mantel. Aww. There's the sofa and the fireplace, and he's drawn the stocking. And he climbed into the big soft chair to wait for Santa Claus to arrive. Can Harold use his purple crown to help Santa and save Christmas? Can Harold use his purple crown to help Santa and save Christmas? That's what this book was about, right? Harold using a purple crown to save Christmas. Well, it might take a lot more than a purple crown to save Christmas, but having a smile is something everyone has, and we can all have a Merry Christmas if we smile. You could give that smile as a present to people. You just smile along the way, smile at the grocery store, smile at your teacher, smile at your friends, smile at your little siblings or your older siblings, smile at your mom and dad. Smile when you say thank you, and it goes a long, long way. So smile and have a great day.